Hello guys and welcome back to another video with me, Eagle Eye. We will be doing this mental age test sort of quiz thing. And I was given this idea by Markaplier, although this version has this flag, which I've clicked on. It hasn't changed to American, so I hope I'm on the right one. Anyway, if anyone's seen Markiplier's video of it, you probably will understand why I want to try it out. Anyway, you have forgotten where you put your keys. Maybe once in the last year. Never. I keep them attached to this handy chain. Twice already today. Rarely. I always put them down in the same place. I would say this, but I am actually quite forgetful. So, involving keys, that is the right one. And today it looks like the computer sped up because the first few times I tried to record this took several minutes to just answer one question. The best thing on TV is a 24-hour news channel. Fuck no. CSI? Not really. Simpsons Family Guy, Big Brother, Natural The problem is, none of these really interest me that much. Maybe this one, best option, but yeah, there's hardly anything good on TV these days, really. So, you see someone fall over in the street. Do you laugh, run over to make sure that they are okay, thank the heavens it wasn't you? Is that supposed to be like a corrupt Christian or something then? Shake your head and think, Muppet. Oh, right, that's how you spell Muppet, right. Took me a while there. I apologize. Now this is something I would have to actually think about a little bit. So this one or it's that one. I wouldn't exactly run over, but yeah, I guess I would say that. Come on, you were doing so well. Don't slow down now.
20 minutes later.
Okay, here we go. You read Apple have launched a new iPhone. You think, not another one already. I want one now. Do the batteries last a long time? What's the point? A phone is a phone. Now, actually, I think a mixture of these two. But yes, I do actually agree that iPhones come out a little too regularly and they are way too expensive for just jumping from one to the next. Plus, their batteries really don't actually last that long. Regardless of what they say, I think the longest one will ever last is 3 to 4 days. And that is when you're using it, by the way. I mean when you're using it. Not when you just leave it on the side counter for about 2 weeks. Anyway, you finish your meal in the restaurant. You make sure you go to the toilet before you leave. Order coffee. Empty the tray into the bin. This is a restaurant. They don't come on a tray. Empty the tray into a bin. That doesn't even apply. If you're in McDonald's, if you want to count McDonald's as a restaurant, then yeah, I guess, but ask waiters, ask whether a tip is included. Wonder which pub to go to. Actually, I order coffee. Well, the thing is, I am wanting to proceed in this quiz, so fucking move to the next question. Oh, fuck you. I'll be back. Okay. You get passed on the motorway by a Ferrari. You think, sweet, bet the driver is a wanker. There's no, they're not get, they'll not get there any quicker. Not surprised you were only going 50 miles per hour. Huh. On the motorway, I don't really care so much. So that is kind of my answer, I would admit. Uh, Miley Cyrus is like so over, a bit racy. A bit racy? How exactly is she like that? I would say Rihanna's a bit. No, no, that would be sexual rather than racy, actually, wouldn't it? I'm not sure what that is actually doing here. I haven't heard any of her songs being racist or being specifically of one race. I'm not even sure what race of, well, where in the world she comes from. Is she from America or Canada? I don't know which one. Anyway, quite good looking. She's not terrible. Uh, Everything that's wrong with children today? No, actually. Rihanna and Britney Spears are worse than her. A victim. A little bit, yeah. I actually do think that actually applies to her a little bit more. A lot of people go at her because of the contrast of what she used to do to what she does now, rather than going after Rihanna or Britney because they've always been that really floozy, sexy magician. They said magician just then, sorry, musician, I meant. The iPad is revolutionary, a pointless gadget, expensive, cool. It's actually that, and that. And some people might agree it's that too. Something that helps prevent embarrassing moments. No, it's not. Because I can say for all certainty, what is actually better, a laptop or an iPad? The laptop. It can do more things. The only thing it's missing is a touch-sensitive screen, and some versions even have that now. So, expensive, it is expensive, but all Apple products are expensive. But I think it's actually that. I do not want an iPad. It's just pointless to me. Okay. Life is select from fun, what you make of it, all about family. I would actually say it's that. Depending on what you make out of your life, it is actually shit or good. Depends on your views and what you do with it. The current Prime Minister or President looks too young, okay, old. Well, I've actually lost track of our Prime Minister's name actually, because she won kind of by default. Well, I haven't heard much of her, so I guess at the moment she's okay. Birthdays are a time to meet the family, a time to get wasted, a time for presents. I'm afraid my birthday does still mean that to me a little bit. But it does also mean this. But I don't always have my family around. If this was Christmas, then yes, it would be about family. It's always about family. But there isn't that much my family around for my birthday, so yeah, it's that, I'm afraid. uh, the best way to become rich is to win the lottery, work hard, become a footballer, get lucky. All fucking three, I'm afraid. That and that are kind of the same thing, apart from that it applies to more. Working hard definitely does, but depends where you are. Most of the world nowadays depends on who you know and how lucky you are with interviews. If someone else is more employed than you, whatever. So actually, luck does have a lot down to it, but connections and working hard does matter too. Just point that out. Select from. Oh, sorry. McDonald's is a good place to meet. Okay for a quick snack. Disgusting. Nice and warm. Yeah. If you know what's in the burgers, then yes. I know they keep complaining about it being pure British beef. Well, the thing is, pure British beef just means it comes from a British cow. It doesn't necessarily say what part of the cow. Anyway, I'm not going into details, but I know some of the ingredients in those things. But then I know some of the ingredients in black pudding, and I still bloody eat it. So yeah, I would say that. It's hot. You want an ice cream. You buy a Magnum, a cone with a chocolate flake, nice lolly. I prefer a cornetto, I must admit, but hmm. I think if I was at the stand, I would actually buy a nice lolly more likely. But would this count as a cornetto since it is a coned ice cream? But well, since cornetto is not an option, I will put ice lolly because sometimes they're quite good. The bubblegum flavored one is odd, but it's actually quite nice. You think pence? You think a pension plan is? God, actually, I've still got to sort my one out. uh, yeah, but not what you think it would be. Important. Well, actually, it's not what I thought it would be when I first heard about it, I must admit. Something worth considering, something for later. It is actually bloody important, I will tell you. I know I sound old when I say that, but it is really important. Um, Baseball caps look better not on your fucking head. Where's that option? I'm not a bloody American. I do not wear a baseball cap bloody everywhere. And I prefer sunglasses to a baseball cap any day. I guess forward, because that's the way they're supposed to be worn. A cap is there to help you shield your eyes. You find an old shirt in the wardrobe. You can't believe you ever wore that and throw it away. Throw it out, sorry. Pretty much the same thing. I actually have a few hand-me-downs, so there are a few things I should do that to in my own wardrobe. Keep it for decoration. Fuck no. Consider giving it to a charity. Oh, actually, that's something. I'll have to think about that. Put it on. Nope. Wonder how you ever managed to fit in it. Well, uh, wardrobe? I guess this is for like the children of today who have never seen a wardrobe. They just have a chest of drawers and a giant closet which they walk into, I guess. Anyway, so what will I pick? I think I would actually do this. Okay, select from conv... What? Oh, political. Oh, I'm not very political. Uh, Conservative, Green, Labour. Yeah, this is a little interesting how baseball caps instead of just caps was mentioned, but it asks about this sort of political movement we mostly have in England. Unless the Americans have got this as well. I don't think they do, but I think theirs is named slightly different. Conservative, Green, Labour, or Socialist. Don't even know what that one is. I must ask my father. I must put half an hour aside to make sure that he can get his whole lecture done, but I'll have to ask him. Uh, well, the problem with green is obviously we'd all live in huts made of wood and not have any electricity going out to our houses at all. But Conservative or Labour? Oh, sorry, that's Liberal, not Labour. Where's the Labour option? I'm not really sure, but I think I might actually be a little bit more conservative. I'm not positive though what all of these mean and what the entirety of them mean, but I will probably go for that. 27. Well, isn't that surprising, Markiplier? Okay, I am actually 21 years old. Well, that is indeed a very interesting outcome. I might actually get my friends to try this since it's kind of an easy one, as long as the website behaves. And I do apologise about the adverts. I could not get rid of them. Believe me, I tried. And it's kind of cute. It kind of fits my kind of liking, which is probably why the advert is on my screen, because I like cosplay and anime and stuff like that. But okay, well, I will leave a link to this if you want to try it out yourself. Just mind that it might actually drive you a little bit nuts with how slow it is and how much it jumps around a little bit with, well, anyway, it has a few issues. So, I'm going to leave it off here, of course. Thank you very much for watching. Like, favorite, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.